this is Cross My DNA and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be doing kind of a small modern house. I decided I kind of wanted to do just a small modern house series and kind of exploring the different ways you can build a whole bunch of stuff in just the regular vanilla Minecraft. So we're going to go ahead and get started and wait for the world to load in. So all you're going to need for right now is some grass in case you mess anything up, some dark oak wood planks, some spruce wood, a block of quartz, quartz stairs, quartz slab, a white stained glass pane, and dark oak fence. And this is just my world edit tool here that we'll be using. So the entire house is only going to be 13 by 13, which is very small. So in case you want to build somewhere where you don't have a ton of room or you just like building teeny tiny miniature things. So first we're just going to go ahead and dig out an area that's 11 by 13 because we're going to have a little bit of a porch overhang over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 11 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Was that too many? Just enough. Okay. Now we're going to, if I could find the correct tool here, just clear out this whole middle space. And then from there, you're going to go one in the corners and delete all of those blocks, just one more down. So you're kind of left with this. Now to build the foundation, we're going to take our dark oak planks here and just go all the way around to the outside like this. So the whole house is going to have kind of a like a black and white feel to it. I use the quartz a lot when I'm building just because I think it looks so pretty and it just looks really great. So that is going to be kind of our inner foundation. This right here is going to be the floor. So we're going to go ahead and actually fill all of that in. Fill quartz, let's say like 20 and then 1 deep. So that is our floor. And if we can get out of here now, we're going to do the outside of the house, and it's all going to be in these, the dark oak wood. What is this? The spruce wood, sorry. And you want to make sure that for these ones, they're standing straight up like this. They're not standing on their side. And if you don't know how to do that, you just have to point down at the ground instead of right directly at it. So that is the basis of our house for right now. It's going to be kind of an asymmetrical house, so we're going to do the doorway right here actually. And then you're just going to go 2 up like that. And then for the top of the doorway, we're going to want the oak wood planks facing us, or the spruce wood, I'm sorry, facing us. So the best way that I found to do this is just to go like this, put some there, and then just do it so it's straight on like that. So you have that, the edge of the wood right there. So there we go. We're gonna put our door in last, so don't worry about that for right now. Now for the block of quartz, we're gonna start building up the walls. It's gonna be kind of a short house. It's not gonna be super huge. So we're just gonna go 2 up on all of these. We are gonna put in some windows at the end, but for right now, let's just go ahead and get 2 high on all of these all around. So now that we have kind of the basis of our house, we're going to go ahead and add part of the roof and part of the porch. So let's go ahead and do the porch right now actually. So for this, you're going to need your quartz slab. And then you're just going to go all the way the length of this and just put 2 of them right there. And you do want to make sure it is on the top portion of the block, not the bottom of the block like that. So just point up at the top half of the block. So this is going to be our nice little porch, and on the very end here, you're actually going to do 1 regular sized block, or you can just add another half block right underneath it, and it'll just convert into a regular block. And to kind of make sure that these stand upright, you're going to put 2 Nope, not there. You're gonna put two just fence supports there, so it kind of just looks like the little supports, even though you don't technically need them to support anything. Let's make it a little bit brighter now. Oh, whoops. So for that, it looks good, pretty good for right now. We're gonna leave off doing the it's gonna be kind of a little railing around the edge. We're gonna wait for a minute to do that. Let's do the top of the door right now. So for this, you want to go one on each of the top blocks, excuse me, and then two up on these middle blocks here. And that's gonna be kind of like a window above the door. And then now for the roof, you're going to add one block there, and then just go all the way around the house like that. If I could not place the block in the right spot, that would be great. And then this roof is just going to connect all the way from right there. So this is what we're left with right now, just kind of a floating roof type deal. And now we're just going to connect this to the bottom right here. Just connect it like that, and then we're going to mimic those three blocks right there on the side of the door. So this is going to be the foundation for our porch, which we're going to go ahead and do in a minute. And this huge area right here is going to be one giant window. So for this, you're going to need the white stained pane glass. You can use the regular glass, but I think I've said in another tutorial, I think it was the glass bottom pool one, that I don't like using that because I don't like the blue lines that it puts on it. This one just looks much cleaner because it just has all the white lines. It doesn't have like the weird blue or anything. And you do want to use the regular pane of glass instead of the cube of glass, because you want to have this little indent right here. I'm sure if you had micro blocks installed, you could get the same effect with it, but for the sake of just doing this in vanilla Minecraft, we're just going to be using just the panes of glass. And I always have so much trouble with these middle pieces because you have to get it right on the place that you want. Okay, so our house is coming together pretty nicely right now. We're going to worry about the inside later. I prefer to decorate things, I guess you could say, at the very end instead of doing it right in the beginning. So we're just going to go ahead and add our ceiling in. And we're just going to fill this entire area with just the quartz. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay, so that fills in our roof. And you obviously can't see much since it's very dark right now, but we can go ahead and fix that later. So I lied, we are going to do a little bit of decoration right away. We're going to go ahead and add a nice rooftop garden sort of thing, because I think that'll look fabulous, and I always love rooftop gardens. Even though we are in this huge expanse of nothingness and not in a city, I think it'll look good anyway. So for this, just add your stairs all the way around. Like so. And then we're going to divide this into 4 sections. So just take your regular block of quartz and just do it all the way down the middle. And then in between each of these as well. And then, oh, that was the wrong place. And then just fill in these blocks with grass. Now we will add in any kind of plants that we want later. You could either make this an actual farm and actually grow things up there, or I think we're just going to add some, I don't know, some ferns and some other flowers and things like that and just make it look kind of nice. And now we do need a way of getting up to the roof, even though we are flying right now. If you want this to be any kind of a practical house, you do need a way to get up there. So we're just going to grab some of our spruce wood again and then just make kind of a little staircase leading up there. So let's just go ahead and put a block of stairs there. that doesn't actually need to be that tall. A block of stairs there, one there the correct way, and one there. So that's going to give us our nice little staircase right directly up to the top. And we can actually go ahead and add in our wood right now to make the railing. So there's that, and now we can see we have a way of getting up to the roof to our nice little garden. And since we're over here, let's just go ahead and add in our white stained pane of glass, like so. So it's coming along pretty well. We're going to leave this area open for right now just so we can work on the inside a little bit, because it is going to be kind of tricky. So as soon as you walk into the house, you obviously do not want to fall off of a plank of wood. So we're just going to add a couple blocks of stairs right there. Let's make that a corner block like that. And then this is going to be kind of like a fake little wall shelf. Like that. And this is where our stairs are going to be to get up to the next floor. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. And you know where we kind of need to put our stairs? We're going to have to add in our floor first. And then we can just go ahead and delete things later. So let's just fill all of this in with quartz. And it is totally dark and we can't see anything, so let's just grab some torches for right now. I think we're done with the, what are they called? The fences for right now, so we should be good with that. So this is going to be the inside of our house. It is very small, but it's not super functional, so that's okay. So for this, we're going to add our staircase right about here-ish. So this is where it'll just come up right there. And we should still have plenty of space for a nice doorway leading out there. So for the staircase, you're going to want to fill these in over here just so they have a nice little support for them. I think we actually need to go in one more like that. And on this back wall right here, we're going to make this out of spruce. Just the planks, and I'll show you why at the end. It's going to look kind of cool. So this is going to be the foundation for our stairs. We're going to go ahead and add these in right now. Oh, I think we need to delete one more block like that. There we go. Just add in our stairs all the way around like that. Perfect. So for back here, we want to have the illusion of little cubby holes. So all we're going to do for this is just add in more of these stair blocks, just the correct way up, so that when you look in from the side, it looks like there's actual little storage spaces there, which I think is really awesome. And let's just go ahead and make it daytime again. 5 a.m., good enough. So that is going to be pretty much the majority of our house right there. It's not going to be much bigger than this, though we are going to add like an extra little room in here. So let's go ahead and do that right now, actually. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panes of glass and then one of our spruce wood like this. Actually, we did want it like that because this one we want it to be facing us. If I could actually do that correctly. It's a little bit hard when you're flying around and can't really see what you're doing. So this one, we're just going to have it face us like that. And then to connect it to the top, it's just going to be like so. And then like so. And this is going to be where our doorway is. So let's go ahead and finish adding the glass all the way around here. There we go. And now let's go ahead and do the windows on the outside. So we're going to want to make this really bright and really open. So we're just going to go ahead and delete these 3 blocks right in the middle there to have kind of a small window. And then on the side, we're going to go 2 in and delete this all the way across. And we'll leave in that one piece right there, actually, so it'll connect. So those are the downstairs windows. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. Now you won't be able to go all the way and just having 2 spaces right there because our stairs are right there. So we're only going to do a few spaces over there. And that's going to be the same thing for our wall inside here as well. So we're going to go 2 in and delete as many as we can until we hit that. So that's pretty good. I kind of like how it is even on this side over here. Oh, I just realized our spruce wood got messed up on the way over here, so let's just go ahead and fix that. There we go. So now we're going to go ahead and do our porch area, and it's going to basically mimic the front door style. So for right now, we are going to add 3 up like that, and 3 up over here. And then we are also going to just add these here for now so we can get the front the way we want it to look. Add another one just like that. So these are all going to be facing us like this. There we go. And we can just, I didn't mean to delete that one. And of course it's not going to place in the correct place. Okay, there we go. Disaster avoided. So let's delete these ones. Now to add in the glass panels, it's a little bit difficult because you can't add doors on the regular just panes of glass. So what we're going to have to do is kind of do both, I guess. So our door is going to be placed right in the middle of these 2 blocks right there. And on the sides, we're just going to add the panes of glass. And then on the actual doorway itself, we're going to add the blocks of white stained glass. So it'll kind of go in a little bit, but you'll still be able to use the porch. And I think we want to have this connected directly to the outside. So I think we want our doors to be on the inside like that. And we're just using the birch doors just because those kind of look the nicest. I like the little glass pattern that they have there. I'm actually going to fill this in with quartz over there just to make it look a little bit nicer and a little bit cleaner. So now we're going to go ahead and decorate. This up here, this whole area is just going to be kind of a master bedroom. So what we're going to need for that are the quartz slabs again. Let's keep our doors because we're going to need those again later. So the quartz slab, you're going to need some beds. I think we're done with those for right now, so we'll get rid of those. So we're going to need the beds. We're also going to need some carpets. We're going to do black and gray carpets. Okay, and we're also going to need some bookshelves just to kind of make it look nice. So we're going to start by adding quartz slabs all the way around here. And I like using the slabs because they don't connect with the glass, like if you do a full block or anything. If you do like stairs, for example, it connects like that, which I don't really like. In this case anyway, it's going to happen on the bed a little bit later, but that's fine. And then we're going to add in some bookshelves just for a nice little reading nook. And then for the master bed, we're going to add 2 beds right there, so it looks like a double bed kind of. And then we're gonna surround that with a quartz slab to give a nice little sleeping shelf. And then here you could either just do the regular slabs like that, but I am gonna use the quartz stairs right there. I don't really mind it if it connects just in these 4 places. And then this is where we're going to add our carpet. So we're going to do gray on, not floating in the air, please. We're going to do gray on the outside. And then black on the inside, but it's getting a little bit dark. And don't know why it's still so dark, but we'll fix that in a second. And then add black in the inside, so it looks like the bed is actually sitting on the rug. Okay. So now for downstairs, we're going to add a lot more books, just because this isn't going to be, I think I said earlier, a very functional Minecraft house. This is going to be more about just a house that looks nice. So that's really all we're going to be doing with that. Now for some more decorations, we are going to need, actually let's go ahead and put in our door first. There we go. So just a single door. And we already have our bookshelves. So we're just going to need a few chests. I think we're done with the carpet for right now, so we can put that away. A furnace, a crafting table, and then we're going to need a whole bunch of flowers and pots and things. We're going to need a painting. So let's get rid of that. We're going to need some flower pots. And that should be good. So for the paintings, we're just going to add, actually, you know what, I'm going to grab torches as well, because we're going to need those. Let's go ahead and light the place up a little bit. So it's already starting to look nicer. And now we're just going to add a few little decorations. So paintings, we're just going to add 2 paintings diagonally like that. And we want to do the single square ones, not the gigantic ones that are going to go through the wall. Why can't I delete this? Okay. So that looks pretty cool, and we're going to add another single square one right there. Wanted to get that. There we go. So just a nice little asymmetrical thing right there. And the flower pots, we are going to add one right there and right there. And also up in the corner over there. And upstairs, we're going to have all of these be flower pots as well. And some over there. So we can figure out what kind of blocks we want. I think we're just going to leave it like that for right now. And then just add a little bit of storage if we want. We can put some storage right there. I think we're going to delete these 2 middle blocks and just add some more storage right there. And let's do some storage there and get a couple of furnaces and crafting table. I guess we could add an anvil as well if we wanted. Oop, no, I did not want that. Let's add in an anvil just so it is a little bit functional. We are going for form over function with this house though. If you did need more space, you could always add a downstairs area and kind of get rid of this chest and just do a little hatch door down there. Let's add a torch right there. There aren't very many places you can actually add torches in here, which is kind of the downside. Let's just go ahead and add them right there. That looks good. And then right in the middle. Oh, it's not going to divide evenly, but that's fine. That should be enough light for in this area. Add another one right there. For outside, we're just going to add the torches in the corner. Just like so, and on the outside as well. Let's actually go one in from the edge. Let's delete that. There we go. Up top, we're just going to add a few torches. Probably just one in the center and then one over here and here. That should be good for over there. Let's add in our flowers, actually. I'm going to do mostly white and blue flowers. I think I'm going to do a few poppies and maybe some tulips as well. And some allium, because I like how that looks. So, oh no, I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. It's disgusting. So let's add in, I guess we'll just do a tulip and then a poppy over there. And then for here, we're going to add our orchids and bluets. And this is going to be the same for up there. If I could actually get it in the pot. There we go. And then over here, we're going to do another poppy. So that's coming together pretty nicely. This is pretty much done for our bottom floor. We do need the doors again, though. So let's grab our birch doors again. Add those just like that. So it's a functional teeny little room there. we're going to want to add a bunch of plants and bushes and things on the outside. So I'm going to grab the birch leaves and a few of the larger bushes. I think it's just going to be mostly peonies, roses, and the large ferns. That should be good for right now. So for the large ferns, we're just going to add one of these on each side of the windows. And we're going to go ahead and add some peonies as well. There we go. And if you did have some extra room and you wanted to add kind of a little border of bushes, we can kind of do that all the way around. And let's go ahead and add just a walkway as well. It's one too many blocks there. And for this, we're just going to use the cobblestone blocks just to make a nice little entranceway for us. Now for the top of this, we are just going to add a little bit of decoration on the inside. So let's go ahead and grab our birch leaves and just kind of do like this on the inside. And then we're going to add a few smaller plants inside. Let's go ahead with that allium and azure bluet again. And let's do a few poppies as well. Just kind of mixing and matching them where they are. I think I missed one over here, yeah. So that's just going to be our cute little roof space. And we are pretty much done with our house. So let's just go ahead and do a nice little flyby of that. And take a look on the inside once again. So that would be the front. Just open the door and you're welcome to the inside. Our sort of functional room over here. And then inside we have a nice big bedroom area. Out onto the back deck where there's obviously not much, but you can always add some other decorations and things if you want. And then up to our rooftop garden. So I forgot to add one thing. It's just a small little decorative touch, but I do think it'll be really nice looking once we do it. Just a little bit of carpeting for when you walk directly in the house. I always think it looks pretty nice. Let's just go ahead and add one there and then add a little bit of the gray as well to kind of mimic the upstairs look. Thank you guys all so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of how to make a small modern looking house. If you did, go ahead and let me know and hit that like button. If you guys want to go ahead and try and build this yourself, go ahead and do so and leave me a link in the comments below showing me what you built, and I would love to see it. So thank you again all so much, and I will see all of you in the next tutorial.